2021 has come to an end, and I thought I would talk about what's been going on this year, my favorite shows, movies, and games that came out this year, or that I played this year. Um, and yeah, just all around things that have happened this year. So let's start off with my sleep test. I finally got to go to the hospital and do a sleep test, and boy, that was a mess. Like they had me, we had to, you have to drive, it was pretty far away. So we drove pretty far, and I think it was like 1 or 2 hours in the car, which is a lot for me. Like I have a very hard time traveling right now. But we did that. I got there. I had to wait like 3 hours for them to like get me into the into my room, and they came in and strapped all this machine on me and were like, just go to bed. And I was like, there's no way I'll be able to sleep in this. But I didn't sleep the day before, and I was exhausted, and I managed to sleep about 4 hours. So the test was made. They told me you don't have sleep apnea, like they couldn't detect anything, which is very weird. But they said that like everything seemed fine, so okay, I guess things are okay. So I got that done this year. Something else that I remember happening was we got a bunch of lights. We wanted to spice up our TV rack. We have like a, is it called a rack? It's like a table rack, TV rack. I don't know. We wanted to put like lights on it, like backlighting, and we managed to get them on there, which was annoying. But the problem was they were so they made like this very weird smell, and it was like every time it was turned on, it started stinking up the entire room. So we ended up getting rid of it, which was a shame, because the lights were amazing. It was very nice lights. So yeah, that was a bummer. I remember us celebrating Lullaby's not Christmas, birthday, which was recently. We went to the city, we had a shopping spree. It was very fun, it was very refreshing. We ended up going to the restaurant and eating at the restaurant, which I haven't done in years. I think it was like 6 or 7 years ago now, last time I ate inside the restaurant. So yeah, that was like that was an experience, nice and cozy. Went to a Chinese restaurant. It was very nice, good food. Um, but yeah, the cat's been doing fine. She's actually sitting on me right now. She's a very nice, friendly kitty. She's been very loud and screamy all year. We're planning on going with her to the vet, see if everything's all right with her. Um, what else has happened this year? Oh yeah, I managed to get the PS5 finally. I was so hyped about playing the new Demon Souls. I just couldn't contain myself. So I decided to get it, played it. We'll go over that in a while. Um, let's jump into my favorite show of the year. This was a very good show year. How do you say it? When it comes to TV shows. My favorite show was an anime called something with Paladin, Faraway Paladin. Good adventure show. I really liked it. It's not much, don't have much to say about it. It's like very interesting. There were like a bunch of good. Like I think this year was one of the best anime years we've had in a long while. Because usually every year there's maybe 1 or 2 animes that I like enjoy. Well, this year we had like five, I think. We had like 5 or 6 good shows. So I was like, whoa, it's kind of surprising how many good shows this year. Movies, this year sucked when it came to movies. Um, I liked, I think my favorite ones was the Venom movie, um, Mortal Kombat, and I don't know if South Park counts as a movie. They made like the 2 South Park movies, so pretty good. I guess they're like a short movie together. So yeah, those two were pretty fun, interesting. When it comes to games, I guess it's my game of the year. When it comes to overall game, I would say Demon Souls was the best. I really the experience of playing it was like something very incredible. I never played the original. The immersion was amazing, especially with the new um, the new controller on the PlayStation that plays sound. So when you eat like a potion or something in the game, the sounds come out of the controller. It gives you the entire immersion. It was such a blast. You know, I had very much fun playing through that game. When it comes to PC games, New World released. I never played the beta, so for me this was the first time, and I've been binging that game. How many hours do I have on it now? Let's see here. New World, almost 800 hours already in just a few months. Been very cracking down hard on that game. It's been very fun. What else happened this year? Halo Infinite. I like Halo, but it wasn't the game of the year for me. I mean, it was good. Halo Infinite is a fun game to play with friends, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I also played through the latest Pokemon game. I think it was Shining Pearl. And Pokemon games are Pokemon games, you know. Back in the day, they used to be hard. You know, the old Pokemon games were really difficult, and I kind of missed that. Playing through Sword and Shield, whatever they're called, they were so easy. It felt like a baby game. And when I played this one, it felt pretty much the same. So I'm a bit disappointed. I don't know if I'm gonna go into any more Pokemon games in a while. I'm not a big Poke fan in general, but the game was relaxing and good. And very frustrating, because the entire game was too easy, and then the last fight, like the last champion, was way too hard. So it made no sense. I wish that difficulty was like throughout most of the game. But yeah, that's my game of the year. Overall, it's been a good year for me. When it comes to things to do, physically I'm still very sick. I'm not feeling good at all. For this year, I hope that I can finally get some medical help. I hope my economy will get better, like our financial problems will get better. I hope that me and Lullaby can finally get married. We went to the government and got our papers again, so we're waiting on them to arrive. What else is gonna happen this year? What else am I hoping for? I hope that our upcoming streams are gonna be fun and nice. Yeah, there's not much more that happened this year. I think that's probably about it. Yep, that's my year review. What do you think, Luki? Here, let's get a shot of the nice cat. Luki, hello? Who's a good cat? What's your New Year wish? She's like, I wish for more food. I want to be fed more. I want snacks and candy every single day. Look at her smirk. Look at that smirk. Oh, look at her. She knows. She knows. She's like, you know me. You know me good. Yep. That's the New Year video, I guess. Oh yeah. Something else that happened, I forgot. My CPU cooler broke, so I had to replace it. And that was an ordeal. Replacing and repairing the computer was a bit annoying. But it's nice. The color is nice. I like that it's the white cable and aesthetic matches the case. So that's nice. Like usual, not many things going on in my life. You know, people usually tell me like you should blog, but there's like nothing to blog. There's not much to blog about in my life. I can sum it all up in 10 minutes or less. Did I forget something? Oh yeah, we got the new OLED switch for Christmas, but that sucked because we ordered it I waited for me to get cash, and it's like you have to pay, like it's gonna decrease my taxes if I buy it. So we were like let's just buy it, you know, because it's either we buy something nice for ourselves or we just spend all that money and it just goes to taxes and shit for no reason at all. So we're like, let's buy something nice. So we decided to get a new Switch, And the thing is, when we decided that, they were fully stocked in all the stores. And then when we finally had the cash and decided to buy it, like 1 or 2 days later, literally everything was sold out. It was so weird. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I never played Switch on the TV. Um, yeah, currently I'm playing through some single player games. I've been playing through the Crisis trilogy. See, I have one for every PC or thing. I play Crisis 1 on my normal PC, like on my desktop. I play Crisis 2 in the other room on the laptop. And then I play Crisis 3 on the Switch. So I'm playing through all three at the same time, depending on where I am. I really like the Crisis franchise. I think it's good. Did I forget something, Loki? Did I? Anything else I should share about my year? Share about the year? Oh yeah, the party, of course. How could I forget? When my two friends showed up recently, and I got to try weed for the second time in my life, and I finally got high for the first time. They were here last year too, but I couldn't get high that year. This year I could. I don't know how I feel about it. It was meh, but the party was great. Party. It was a nice little hangout thing. We played a lot of games. We chilled a lot in the living room, just listening to music and drinking and playing Uno and Ludo. And yeah, those are some fine memories I'm gonna remember. One of our friends couldn't make it. I was hoping that he would like show up for New Year's, but he couldn't. So that was a bummer, you know. It was a little bit saddening, but it is what it is, you know. Yeah, I guess that's all for now. Oh, maybe some people might want to know what I'm gonna do in the future. I'm thinking about making more cooking videos, but I'm not sure about that. I might make more cooking videos, but it's such a I look so insecure when filming myself in daily stuff, because usually I feel like shit and I'm really shaky all the time, and I like look like I'm like an overweight skeleton, and it's like I'm so uncomfortable doing things like recording myself doing things. It's so weird. You know, it's one thing if you're out in the open and you see something cool and you whip out the camera and record, but like just recording myself planning to do stuff is so weird, you know. Especially if I have to actually do things, so I'm very shaky handed and I just look like I'm the most nervous person ever. What else am I doing this year? I've been thinking a lot. I am debating heavily with myself if I'm gonna make a video talking about my religion and my beliefs, you know, my upbringing, my life experiences, how I believe that the world works and all that. I'm thinking about it a lot, because if I do it, I have to like make it properly and put down tons of work on it. And also, I don't know how people would react to me doing it, so I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I might make it a purely a Patreon thing. Not sure. A lot of people always talk to me about my health. I've said every time I never want to talk about my health. I hate speaking about, you know, why like I'm sick and all this. I don't like talking about it. Like, imagine you have a nail in your shoe, and every time you step down, it hurts like crazy. Like after a few years of that, and you can't get rid of it. Like, so after a few years, what do? You just try to ignore it, because the more you think about it, eventually you're like, you don't think about it as much. You know, if you don't think about it, you don't feel it as much. So the moment you have to start, you get reminded of it. Like, how's your health? How's your health? You're like, oh yeah, I'm sick, and then you, like, your focus switches to it, and then you instantly like, it all gets so much worse, you know. So I just try to ignore it. I want to ignore it as much as possible. But I'm thinking about making like a very in-depth video talking about it. I'm planning also to bring like a secret recorder, like recording on my phone or like getting a recorder machine and just recording all of my hospital visits. And like possibly, depending on how this year goes, might try to sue the government because I've been going untreated now for about 7 to 8 years. Like it is on like my legal documents, it is like I'm disabled, you know, like I'm disabled. Uh, there's a bunch of shit on it. Like I can't work, I'm under investigation, but nothing happens. You know, I'm just waiting and waiting. Like for the dentist too. I went to the dentist last year. I think it was like last November. I went to like the dentist, and they said like, yeah, we're gonna put you on an emergency like thing, and you get like a high priority queue, you know, to get help with your teeth. And now it's January, a year later, and I haven't heard a single thing. Like I haven't gotten any mails, haven't gotten any letters. I'm just waiting and waiting for nothing, you know. So that sucks. I hope that improves. But yeah, it's been like this for like 7 to 8 years now. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's been this year for me. Clarified some stuff, talked about some stuff. I hope everyone stays tuned for my upcoming videos and streams. Those who really like my channel, oh, I hate doing this, I don't want to do this. Those who really like my channel, you like my content, there's a Patreon where you can become a member. We're at that stage now. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one, and Happy New Year, and a late Merry Christmas to y'all. I wanted to do this earlier, but this is when I'm doing it. See you later. Bye. Boom! You know, soon it's New Year's, and we are here together to watch some fireworks. Look how many there are.
I saw one.
You saw one.
Any minute now.
It's like 5 minutes from New Year's.
Sparkle.
I see and hear it, but I don't see it. We live in such a shitty place. Shit going on over there now. There's literally nothing.
What time is it?
I don't know what time it is.
How close are we to midnight?
We are 5 minutes from midnight. I saw something. Maybe the smart thing would be to go down to the school down there. But I feel like we don't have time.
Hey.
Oh, one firework that we actually got to see.
There it was. Alright, let's go home.
Yep, let's wrap it up. Kaboom.
Those are quiet.
Those are like the quiet farts.
Silent but deadly. Yeah.
Yay, one firework.
Can you see it on the camera?
You can see a little bit. Nothing too
I
fancy.
see a lantern.
A lantern.
A floating lantern.
It's so invisible.
Behind the trees.
Boom. Lucas, the cat, he's scared.
She's like, I'm good back here, guys.
I'm gonna hurdle up in this corner over here and hide. Boom! It's so dark. Boom!
That's a nice one.
Everything is cluttered with trees.
Bird.
A bird. I'm more impressed with the bird so far, to be honest.
Whoa.
He's like completely confused.
It's like help.
It's like, what's going on? Humans are sick. Is it New Year's?
Is it time?
Not yet. 3 minutes left.
3 minutes. There's more lanterns going over there. Behind the tree.
They're so like subtle, you can't even see them on the camera. Seems like literally most people in this area are at that school. Boom!
That
On
was a good
firework. That was the closest one so far.
That was just some redneck on his porch.
Do another one. Fuck's that? Sounds like someone is constructing shit.
Yeah.
Boom!
I hear reveling.
People are insane. Literal bananas. See small fireworks. That was like, yeah.
They sound so far away.
As they are. They're very far away.
Where would be the best place? Go to the city to watch them?
Probably. The city must be very eventful. Yay!
Well, those ones are certainly close.
I don't know which one to film.
It is time.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh. Ah, there's some shit going on over there.
Wow, you can see them all the way out there too.
Yeah, that's like if you were in the city, you would have a better view. Shit.